Spawning in the bottom right, winning the previous game for strategic innovation. As the green Zerg, we have DaGrassAssn. And in the top left, under the banner of PasT Gaming, as the red Terran, we have the legendary KowabungaGo. Drone Scout moving out again here for DaGrassAssn. Seems to be something that he really likes to do. Very early Drone Scout, I will say. This is like, you start out the game and you send a drone, like the very first thing you do. It's very early. I don't think it's necessary to go that early, but whatever works for him, you know. We do have a depot refinery opener, which could be indicative of a Reaper all-in. It's certainly possible. SCV getting poked at here. Another SCV coming to the aid, helping out. Two of them are. Might see a depot go down there. Nope. So we'll have to see what Kowa decides to go for. Definitely looking like a Reaper all-in. But with this drone here scouting, I don't think he really wants to put down his other structures. So we'll have to see. No depot going down yet. It looks like it's going to be a command center, actually. Just a quick factory. So we'll see a Reaper pop out. 90% sure. Yep, one Reaper, and then we've got a command center. So it's just going to be a standard Reaper expand. On the Zerg side of things, looks like we've got a gasless opener here again for DaGrassAssn. Looks like he doesn't want to go for any early geysers. We'll have to see if he goes for that double extractor again before the third base. Seems to be what he likes to do. As you play in Clan Wars and you observe people, you tend to notice that they have patterns of play, and they tend to do the same thing over and over again. So, could happen. Certainly possible. If it's, what do they say? If it's not broken, don't fix it. So, factory coming out here. And a reactor. Okay. So, quick Hellions, certainly possible. Tyrion have so many options that, you know, he might decide to not do that. But we have 2 queens, 6 links coming out here just in time. Reaper not going to be able to do too much damage here. So he really doesn't want to lose that Reaper so early. Got to be very careful. That is his little scouter unit. So factory finishing up here. Double queen finishing up. We'll have to see what he decides to go for. Whether it's going to be Hellions, is it going to be tanks, tank marine. And it looks like he's about to lift off, swap them. And indeed he is. Now is it going to be one Widowmine? Is he talking to me? Oh, shit. Forgot that it does that. For some reason when you're a referee, it defaults directly to all chat. It's kind of weird. Anyway, so we got a huge amount of larvae here for DaGrassAssn. He's not using it on anything, which is very strange. Does he mean like an actual, like a mod for the map? Or I was thinking maybe he meant like a replay, like a observer replay or something. I don't know. Would have been nice if he asked me after the clan or after the game for that. But anyway, so. Looks like Hellions moved across the map. They weren't able to get anything done, and because we got a wall off here for our Zerg player. And it looks like he's going to be going for that Roach Warren double evolution chamber, same particular opener as last time. We have an armory in production here for KowabungaGo, and it looks like we could see some Hellbats. Yeah, definitely going to see some Hellbats. Third base, I don't see it being held. Roach Warren seems a little late. Last game it was down a bit earlier. And I think that was definitely more helpful there for DaGrassAssn. So we should see a morph here of Hellbats. Roach is pretty good against them, so it looks like this is going to line up right with the Roaches and the Hellbats both spawning or transforming at the same time. And we do have the morph, but roaches are out, you guys. So I think DaGrassAssn is going to be able to hold this. We need to see some sort of transition into Banshees or something here from KowabungaGo. But it looks like might be all in on this. I'm not sure. Oh no, never mind. There's a tank in production, guys. So Hellbat's coming in here, attacking this evolution chamber. But they need to get out of there. There are too many roaches, too many queens. And this is a very risky maneuver here from KowabungaGo. His army definitely not capable of handling this, and he needs to lift up and get out of there. That is for sure. Third base could have gone down, I believe, if he had initially went for that, but not in this game. So this medevac getting really low. A couple Hellbats getting dropped. This medevac is in trouble. It is looking to die here soon, and it does go down. Half the army here is trapped, and it's going to be left behind. Hellbats scrambling to escape. Nowhere to go. And they die. So, a failed attack, definitely, from KowabungaGo. We can check the units lost tab. It's roughly equal, but if we think about it from what needed to get done, KowabungaGo definitely needing to kill the third base at least, you know, to stay competitive in the game. But Roach is moving out here. We do have a Liberator and a Siege Tank. So as long as he's not able to get high ground vision, at least not right away, then we should be able to see a defense here from KowabungaGo. As well as a landed third command center. Should see that soon. So Liberation Zone being spotted here. Siege Tank gets a shot. Liberator shooting. Roach is finally pulling back after losing a few of them. And that, I mean, that was a good trade. That was good for KowabungaGo, definitely. But DaGrassAssn coming over here to the third base of Kawa, checking to see if it's there. It's not. Not yet, at least. Back to the production tab. We do have 4 Ravagers on the way. 5, and they are going to be looking to take out that Siege Tank. And possibly the Liberator. Over here we might see an Overseer. Or here. Yep, okay, we see an Overseer in production. And this command center, ooh, I was going to say, it was trying to land in a spot where it might get killed. Medevac moving the tank over here. Looking to get some range here on the, oops, sorry about that. Looking to get some range here. Needs to lift this. Get out of there. Oh, Medevac and the Siege Tank go down. Big loss there for KowabungaGo. And it looks like the rocks are being taken out here by DaGrassAssn, possibly as an escape route or a potential attack route. But KowabungaGo floating a lot of money here, you guys. 1,000 minerals. Needing to build at least a few more barracks. Get his production going. Try to stay competitive here against the Zerg that's on 3 bases. Roach is poking in here. They decided it was a bad idea. Oh, actually, he's going to go for it. He's going to take out that tank. Yeah, that tank's going to go down for free. Corrosive Bile's going down. Take out the Liberator. Now, this Bile is actually stronger than this army, so DaGrassAssn is definitely in danger there. Need to be very careful. And yep, he is using this little spot as a retreat. And more Ravagers in production, you guys. Cowabunga still floating a lot of money. He needs to put down a couple more barracks. And we got 11 Roaches and 3 or 4 Ravagers in production, as well as Hydralisks. Let's check the upgrades. We have +1 here for the Zerg player. And we have +1/+1 just now started here for KowabungaGo. Definitely a little concerning here for Kawa. I think overall his army is better, especially if he's able to kill these Ravagers. This is huge. If he can kill these Ravagers, this is going to put him back into the game. Oh yeah, Ravagers going down. This is huge losses for the Zerg player. And now these Roaches are exposed. He has a Marauder slow. So these Roaches have nowhere to go. You check the units lost tab. That was a devastating loss there for DaGrassAssn. And now the third base has been established here for KowabungaGo. And they're on equal bases. And now Kawa has, I would say, an upgrade advantage here pretty soon. We got tanks and Liberators on the way. We've got plenty of production. And it looks like he's now spent his money down. So KowabungaGo now looking in a pretty good position here. Looking to move out here and put on a little bit of pressure with his army. But he needs to be very careful to not lose this. Keeping this army alive is absolutely essential. So we got a stim moving up here. This is a very risky maneuver. These Roaches and Hydras are definitely stronger than the Bio. He's going to need to lift up and get out of there with what he can. Pretty big loss there for Kowabunga, definitely. But he's still in this game. He needs to just spend down his minerals, and he's going to be in a great position. As soon as he gets 2-2 going as well, he'll be in a really good position. But yeah, he needs to make a few more barracks and get those all going and never stop on the tank production. So yeah, we'd like to see him put down maybe 3 more barracks, or 5 more barracks or something. Get that production rolling. We got a big move out here from DaGrassAssn. He's gonna probably hit right when +2 lines up. And judging by positioning here, I don't think Kow is going to be ready for something like this. This CC getting moved over, it's going to get taken out right away. That's a complete waste. He's going to lose that command center. That's not good. He needs to pull some SCVs and get the repaired. Liberator coming down here. And it looks like he is going to be able to hold this time, you guys, but he is definitely in need of some units. 2,000 minerals floating. He needs a lot more barracks, you guys, and he needs more tanks and more liberators. Because he's got to take out this army to get back into the game. 2-2 should be started here from Kowabunga very soon here. And that will put him in a pretty good position once 2-2 is finished. Check here. Yep, currently he's at 1-1. But DaGrassAssn, his army's building up. He's becoming more and more menacing as time progresses. And we do have 10 Ravagers on the way, you guys. That's a lot. So we have 2 medevacs moving out here. We have a Viking that's poaching in the front to possibly clear out any overlords. And we actually have a move out here on the left-hand side from Strategic Innovations, DaGrassAssn. And we'll have to see how that goes for him. Looks like both players looking to move down this side. Tanks being sieged. And looks like we're going to have a big attack here on the left-hand side of the map. Tanks being sieged, Marauders stimming. We've got another army here. It's about to be dropped in the main base of DaGrassAssn, but Kowabunga's in a lot of trouble right now. Not enough units here to deal with this massive army that DaGrassAssn's come up here with. And while this is going on, we've got this little drop going on over here of the main base, but it's looking pretty bad here for Kowabunga. He needs to get more army units. And all 3 medevacs go down, all the units die, and these are the final units left for KowabungaGo. More are in production. GG is called. And that's going to be game number 2, you guys, for Strategic Innovation.